What's up guys, it's time for my July media review, so let's just hop right into it. We have a lot of books on this list for this month, and so we'll just start with those. So the first book I read was the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. It was a really cool historical fiction piece because it's told entirely out of letter correspondence, and it's set in like the aftermath of World War II, so it was just a really cool thing. It's a good experience. I know it's supposed to, like the movie that was released in the UK, but it's going to be released in the US on Netflix. I'm really excited to actually take time to watch it, so hopefully I'll have that in next month's stuff. Yay. So the next book that I read was called The Creative Curve by Alan Gannett, and it's literally all about trying to predict what the next kind of big deal is so you can make sure that your creative thing will get swept up in the other creative things and be popular and stuff. It sounds like a good idea, but it also doesn't sound necessarily all that easy to do. But the entire idea and concept, it was an interesting read. We'll just leave it at that. So the last two books that I read were Passenger and Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. They are a duology that's historical fiction all about time traveling. And so you have Etta, who is our main character. She never knew that she could time travel. She didn't know that she had time traveling parents. For one reason, she didn't even know that she didn't even know like who her father was. So she has a lot of unanswered questions, and she thinks that one thing's happening when really it's another. And she ends up going on this whirlwind adventure in time travel, and it's all to like save her people, because apparently there's this it's like this special race of people who can only like go through the passages. Words are hard. And I don't know, it was a really cool experience. Definitely worth listening to. I'm not so sure how I would have felt actually like reading it on the page, because I've never been much of one for historical fiction, but listening to it was absolutely amazing. So definitely worth checking out. And then as far as TV goes, because I didn't see any movies in the month of July, I watched the Netflix series Nailed It. Watched all of both seasons that they have available. It's amusing, and it's really like it's primarily amusing because you're watching people who are more like on your level of cooking and baking trying to make these extravagantly decorated pieces, and it just, I don't know, it was more entertaining, I guess, because it was more relatable and you could imagine yourself in that situation. Not to mention the hostess is hilarious. So yeah, that is all of the medias that I experienced and consumed in the month of July. So if you have suggestions, please, seriously, if you have suggestions for any books, movies, TV series, music, any of that fun stuff, please go leave comments below so I can take a look at it and try it out, because you never know unless you try, right? So that's it for me. I will see you next video. Bye.